Have you ever noticed how some people seem to stay active and healthy well into their 70s and even 80s, while others seem to slow down a lot earlier? It's almost like there's a secret to their energy and longevity that we don't know about. If you've been wondering what it takes to stay strong and independent as you age, you're in the right place. Today we're going to talk about something simple yet powerful, how the way you walk can actually impact how long, healthy, and strong you stay. It might sound too good to be true, but stick with me, because I'm going to explain why walking the right way is one of the best things you can do for your body and mind. Now, we all know walking is one of the most natural and accessible exercises there is. It's something we do every day, often without thinking about it. But when we get older, the way we walk can have a huge impact on our health, both short-term and long-term. For people over 70, proper walking can improve balance, prevent falls, strengthen muscles, and even sharpen the mind. It's really one of the easiest and most effective ways to keep yourself active and feel younger than your years. So in this video, we're going to go over a few specific walking habits you can adopt right now that will not only boost your energy, but also help you live a longer, healthier life. Let's start with the first tip: posture. You might be thinking, I know how to walk. What does posture have to do with it? Well, let me tell you, it makes a huge difference. As we age, we often start to hunch a little, and that can lead to back pain, poor circulation, and even digestive issues. When you're walking, your posture is the foundation for everything. The way you hold your body as you walk can either support your joints and muscles or put unnecessary strain on them. So what can you do? It's simple. Stand tall. Imagine a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Keeping your back straight and your shoulders relaxed helps distribute your weight evenly across your body, which reduces the risk of injury and makes walking much more comfortable. You also want to keep your chin parallel to the ground, not tucked in or looking up too high. This helps maintain a neutral spine and prevents neck strain. And while you're walking, try not to look down at your feet too much. Instead, look ahead, about 10 to 20 feet in front of you. This keeps your posture aligned and allows you to move more fluidly. Not only will this reduce discomfort and strain, but good posture while walking also helps you maintain your balance. Balance is crucial as we age, and by standing tall, you automatically engage your core muscles. This strengthens them over time and helps protect you from falls, which is especially important for seniors. Now let's move on to the second point, which is about pace. When was the last time you thought about how fast or slow you walk? Most people tend to walk at whatever pace feels comfortable, but did you know that walking too slowly might actually be doing more harm than good? A slower pace means your muscles aren't getting the full workout they could be, and you might be at a higher risk for joint stiffness. On the flip side, walking too quickly isn't always ideal either. If you're rushing or pushing yourself too hard, you're more likely to lose your balance and risk injury. So what's the sweet spot? Aim for a moderate pace, one where you feel like you're getting a good workout, but it's not so fast that you're out of breath or feeling strained. This pace will get your heart pumping and your muscles working without overdoing it. It's also important to be mindful of your stride length. If your steps are too long, you could end up straining your hip flexors and lower back. And if they're too short, you're not giving your legs enough of a workout. The key is to find a comfortable, natural stride that feels good for your body. Keep your strides in sync with your breathing to help regulate your pace, and try to avoid shuffling your feet. Lifting your feet properly, even if just a few inches off the ground, will help you maintain fluidity and avoid any unnecessary tension. Now that we've covered posture and pace, let's talk about the role of breathing. Most of us don't think too much about how we breathe when we walk, but your breathing rhythm is crucial for maximizing your energy and endurance. The way you breathe can directly affect how your body feels while you walk. When you're walking, try to focus on deep belly breaths. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, and it helps oxygenate your muscles more efficiently. If you find yourself breathing only from your chest, you're not getting the full benefit. Deep breaths help to release tension and reduce stress, and they also ensure that your body has enough oxygen to keep going. Try to inhale deeply through your nose and exhale through your mouth. This can actually help you walk longer without tiring out. And remember, as with your pace, your breathing should be relaxed and steady. Don't force it. By maintaining good posture, finding your ideal pace and breathing deeply, you'll be setting yourself up for a much stronger, more confident walk. But these aren't the only things you can do. There are a few other key elements we'll explore in the next part that will help you walk more effectively and get the most out of every step. Now that we've covered the basics of posture, pace, and breathing, let's move on to a few more strategies that can really help you get the most out of your walks, especially as you age. These next tips will help you feel even stronger and more energized with every step you take. Let's start with something simple but often overlooked: foot placement. If you've ever had aches or pains in your feet, ankles, or knees, it might be because you're not paying enough attention to how your feet land when you walk. The way your feet hit the ground can affect everything from your posture to your balance. For a healthy, efficient walk, try to land your feet heel to toe. This might seem like a small detail, but it makes a big difference. When your heel strikes the ground first, it allows your body to absorb the shock of each step. The momentum then naturally rolls through your foot, giving you a smooth, fluid movement that conserves energy and helps reduce strain on your joints. If you tend to walk flat-footed or with an exaggerated stride, you may be putting unnecessary stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. By focusing on a heel-to-toe motion, you're making your walk more natural and easier on your body, especially over longer distances. In addition to paying attention to how your feet land, it's also important to wear the right shoes. Poor footwear is one of the biggest reasons people over 70 experience foot pain or discomfort while walking. Shoes with flat soles or inadequate arch support can lead to blisters, foot pain, or even more serious issues like plantar fasciitis. When choosing shoes, look for ones that provide ample support for your arches and cushioning for your heels. Shoes with a slight heel, about an inch or less, can also help improve your posture and reduce strain on your knees. Make sure your shoes fit well. Too tight, and they'll cause blisters. Too loose, and you'll risk tripping. Investing in a good pair of walking shoes might seem like a small thing, but it can really make a difference in how much you enjoy your walks and how much you get out of them. Once you're all set with posture, pace, and shoes, let's talk about something that can really take your walking to the next level: adding variety to your walks. Now, I know this might sound counterintuitive. After all, you've been walking the same route for years and it feels like second nature. But did you know that varying your walking routine can actually help improve your balance and stamina? By introducing different surfaces and terrains, you engage different muscles and challenge your body in new ways. For instance, instead of always walking on the same flat sidewalk, try incorporating some grass or gravel paths into your route. Walking on uneven surfaces requires more effort and engages stabilizing muscles in your feet, ankles, and legs. It also helps improve your balance, which is especially important as we age. If you have access to a park or nature trail, take advantage of it. A little bit of incline can also be great for building strength in your calves, quads, and glutes. If you're worried about the intensity, just start slow and work your way up. Even a short walk on a slightly uneven surface will make a noticeable difference over time. Another way to add variety is to change the speed of your walks. If you always walk at the same steady pace, you're missing out on the benefits of interval training. Try alternating between periods of brisk walking and slower, more relaxed walking. This type of interval walking can improve cardiovascular health, increase endurance, and even burn more calories without feeling like a workout. Start with a few minutes of brisk walking, followed by a slower pace, then gradually increase the length of your brisk intervals as you get stronger. Not only will this help you get more out of each walk, but it'll also make your routine feel more interesting and dynamic. While variety is great for your body, it's also important to stay consistent. Consistency is key to maintaining the health benefits of walking, and it's often what separates those who stay active and independent into their 70s and beyond from those who start slowing down. Even if you can't walk for long periods, aim for regular short walks throughout the week. It doesn't have to be a huge commitment. Just getting out and moving every day, even for 10 or 15 minutes, can do wonders for your health. If you feel like you don't have the time or energy for a longer walk, break it up into smaller sessions. A morning stroll, a quick walk after lunch, and a short evening walk can all add up to big benefits in the long run. Speaking of long-term benefits, let's talk about how walking can help with weight management. As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down, which means it can become harder to maintain a healthy weight. Walking is one of the easiest and most effective ways to keep your weight in check without putting undue stress on your joints. It's a low-impact exercise that works your entire body. By walking at a brisk pace, you can burn calories and improve your overall fitness level. But here's the thing. If you're trying to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight, you'll get the best results by walking consistently. The more you make walking a regular part of your routine, the better your chances of keeping your metabolism active and your body in shape. Now, I know that sometimes it can feel like your energy levels aren't what they used to be, and you might wonder how much walking you can really do. The truth is, even a little bit of walking every day is better than none at all. It might feel difficult at first, but just like with any new habit, your body will gradually adjust. And as you get used to walking more regularly, you'll notice improvements in how you feel. You'll have more energy, better circulation, and a stronger sense of independence. Walking helps lift your mood, reduce stress, and increase your overall vitality. So, now that we've covered some great ways to make your walks more effective and enjoyable, let's dive into the last point in the next part. I'll share some final tips that will take your walking routine to new heights and help you maintain a healthy, active lifestyle for years to come. We've already covered so many great walking tips, from posture to pace to foot placement and variety. But there's one more essential piece of the puzzle that can make all the difference in how you walk and how it impacts your health. Mindset. Now, I know it sounds a bit abstract, but hear me out. The way you approach walking, both mentally and emotionally, can actually change the way you experience it physically. As we age, we sometimes start to feel like we're not as strong as we used to be, or that we might not be able to keep up with others. This can make us reluctant to get moving in the first place. And before we know it, we're falling into a cycle of inactivity. But if you shift your mindset and see walking not as a chore or something you have to do, but as an opportunity to invest in yourself, you'll notice a big difference. Think about walking as a gift you're giving your body, a way to nurture your health and maintain your independence. Every step is a small victory. You're not just moving to get from point A to point B, you're moving to stay strong, healthy, and engaged in life. When you change your mindset, walking becomes a positive, empowering experience. And this shift in attitude has a huge impact on your motivation. Instead of seeing it as something you need to do to stay fit, you begin to associate walking with feeling good, with stress relief, and with a sense of accomplishment. This mental shift will make it easier to get out there and make walking a daily habit. Another great way to boost your mindset and your overall walking routine is to set small, realistic goals. It's easy to feel overwhelmed if you think you have to walk miles every day, but that's not the case. Start small and celebrate each milestone, no matter how big or small. Maybe you'll aim to walk for 10 minutes each day this week and then increase it to 15 minutes the next. Or perhaps you'll try a new route or explore a park you've never been to. Every little achievement will give you a sense of progress, and that progress will fuel your desire to keep walking. If you're looking for a little extra motivation, consider making walking a social activity. Invite a friend or family member to join you on your walks. Social connection is one of the key elements to maintaining good health as we age, and walking with someone else is a great way to combine physical activity with emotional well-being. You'll find that the conversation helps distract from any fatigue and makes the walk feel more enjoyable. Plus, having a walking buddy holds you accountable and can make your walk something you look forward to. And don't forget that walking outside in nature can have an additional benefit for your mental health. Research shows that spending time outdoors, especially in green spaces, has a positive impact on mood, reduces stress, and can even improve cognitive function. Whether you're walking in a park, along a nature trail, or even just around your neighborhood, the sights, sounds, and smells of nature can uplift your spirits and make the walk feel less like exercise and more like an enjoyable experience. So next time you're heading out for a walk, try to choose a route that's filled with trees, flowers, or even just a few lovely views. You'll notice how much more relaxed and rejuvenated you feel afterward. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on all the benefits walking brings. Proper walking, whether it's the way you hold yourself, how you pace your steps, or even the mindset you bring to it, can dramatically improve your physical and mental health. You'll feel stronger, more energized, and more confident, and you'll have a greater sense of independence as you continue to age gracefully. Remember, it's not about walking at a sprint or trying to keep up with others. It's about walking in a way that supports your body and allows you to enjoy life to its fullest. Whether you're aiming to stay healthy, manage your weight, boost your mood, or just keep moving through the years, walking is one of the best and most accessible ways to do it. So what are you waiting for? It's time to step out, feel the fresh air, and enjoy the many benefits of walking. And remember, it doesn't have to be a long walk or an intense workout. Every little step you take is a step toward a longer, stronger, and healthier life. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Do you have any favorite walking routes? Or maybe you've tried some of these tips already? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to know what's been working for you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more practical tips and advice on living a healthy, happy life. Here's to living your best life at any age. Keep walking, keep moving, and keep thriving. You've got this.